My name is Don Sackett. I'm the CEO and one of the founders here of SciAps. And with me is our senior service engineer, Jamal, who's one of the guys that fixes a lot of these analyzers. I just wanted to introduce SciAps and tell you what's going on at the company now. It's really an exciting time. We're growing like heck. We make the X-ray device, and we make the laser device for analyzing all kinds of materials and elements. Our analyzers are designed to measuring things like lithium, rare earth elements for the electric cars, lead in paint, metals in soil. As exciting as that may be with selling new instruments, service is also really, really important. And that's what we've learned. And our goal is to be the best service organization, not just have the best technology. A key part of service is fixing analyzers quickly and inexpensively. We're really investing a lot now in that service organization because what we've seen with our competitors is that they are charging a lot of money for service and they're taking a long time to fix people's instruments. And we know we can do a lot better than that. You work mostly on the LIBS or the laser device, right? Do these take longer to service than the typical X-ray device?
I wouldn't say typically longer, but it's just once you open the unit up and start taking things apart, just certain little parts you have to realign automatically just from removing, a specific part.
If you don't have to replace a laser, a typical repair is like what, a leaky argon or bad board or something?
Cracked splatter shield, things like that. That wouldn't take typically as long as an alignment would take.
Couple hours?
Yeah.
And if you have to fix the laser or do a realignment, then you have to recalibrate and everything.
Recalibrate it and all that, that could push up to days, depending on the unit and exactly what's wrong with the unit.
In terms of the X-ray, I know the X-rays, if it's just an alloy unit, you pop in a new detector if that's broken or a new tube or whatever, you recalibrate it and it can be a pretty quick turnaround. What happens when you call customer service? Somebody calls in, they say, my instrument's broken.
Our job is to diagnose what's wrong with it. The unit gets here, we'll run various tests just to be able to diagnose it. And as we're doing that, we're updating our sales force where the customer is in contact with our specialists, and that's how they end up finding out exactly what's wrong with the unit, and they have an update since the unit gets here.
So you kind of bring the unit in, figure out what's wrong with it. We try to get back to the customer pretty quickly. Here's the problems. Try to get them a quote if it's not warranty.
Right.
And then you guys get busy fixing it.
Actually, I have a question. Is there anything you'd like to see in the near future for our customers in terms of lead times and how they're finding out information and how they're getting contacted or anything like that?
So I think the next big step is to add a couple more bodies that can be there and do as much as possible over the phone. But my goal is that when you call this company for service, you always talk to a person. You never leave a voicemail, you never talk to a call center. Right. That's our goal. So XRF repair, if it's not something that requires recalibration, then it's probably be done in a day. If it requires recalibration, it depends on what it is we're calibrating. If it's an alloy calibration, that's probably a day, an extra day. But if it's something like a soil or a ROHS type of calibration, that might be a couple of days. So we should be able to turn these things around in 1 to 3 days, depending on the actual problem and the amount of calibrating it requires. In terms of LIBS, I have to defer to my expert here, Jamal.
It wouldn't be too much of a difference. It's just, it really depends on what's wrong with the unit.
We have great technology. These LIBS analyzers, these X-ray analyzers are really great. They have some nice applications and we're really proud of that. But equally important, perhaps more so, is we offer really good service. And our goal is to offer fast service that's reasonably priced and prompt. So your instrument's only here for a few days at most, and we get it right back to you. That's the goal. These are the guys to make it happen. Rome's one of the people, if you call in with a problem, you talk to, because the goal is to try to resolve your problem over the phone, over a Zoom type of call or demo, and hopefully fix it on the spot, not have to send the analyzer in. If a unit analyzed, it does have to come here for repair, then the rest of these guys are the ones that'll be working on it. We got the hardware guys, we got the calibration guys, we got the X-ray guys, we got the LIBS guys. They're here to fix your instrument quickly and inexpensively. Our goal is to offer the best service in the industry along with the best technology as well.